Today on the Topic Show, Vivek Ramaswamy and Al Sharpton go viral with their discussion about Ukraine getting 1.9 million views. Bud Light CEO claims things are getting better even though the sales in no way reflect that. Disney may delay or even pull Snow White. Bud Light gambling tweet fails. Riley Gaines denying reality tweet hits 1.9 million views. DeSantis on feds in Maui tweet gets mixed results. Vivek Ramaswamy tweet on DeSantis Super PAC hits 1 million views in one day. Volkswagen to make an EV version of the GTI. Tesla sales jump in China. Kia sold a record number of EVs. Lucid has the highest paid CEO in 2022. And Banquet has a recall because of plastic in the chicken. All of that and much more on The Topping Show. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. Today's episode of Topping Show is sponsored by Topping Technologies. Topping Technologies is an IT value-added reseller and services company with a special proficiency in IT security. Heck, I see their founder at least twice today. Gotta say he's quite handsome and brilliant. He's me, that's the joke. If you're an IT leader or business owner and need a little assistance, you can reach this team at sales@toppingtechnologies.com. Now, going on to the business part of the podcast, you have Volkswagen to make an EV version of the GTI. Now, this is, I'm almost at a loss for words. This is as just last week we learned that they're going to kill the manual transmission of the GTI, which had been a standard piece of that automotive love for decades, ever since the 70s when they first debuted the model. The Volkswagen GTI, one of the most fun hot hatches you can get, and of course the most premium optimal experience in that vehicle is with 3 pedals, also known as a stick shift and manual transmission. And unfortunately, it looks like this will be the last model year you can get that. So we had that bad news last week, and then this week, the EV is coming out. Now, this is just a concept at the moment. The company has said we're going to put it in production eventually, but we got to see the concept model, so it looks about like a GTI, a little bit more whiz-bang LED lights, and it looks like they'll produce an ID GTI, but we don't know, how much it's going to sell for. They say that the concept is about the same size-wise. It's shorter but taller than the current GTI with slightly more interior volume. And the ID GTI is based and strongly resembles the ID.2 all-compact, adding features like a 20-inch wheels, front, side, rear spoilers, a rear diffuser, a honeycomb grille, and striped graphics, and an LED fog lights, which it's an EV. You don't even need a grille. Like at this point, it's just on it just to make it look good, I guess. But exceedingly sad and disappointing news that the GTI, what once was one of the most fun hot hatches on the market, is now being transformed, and many would say neutered, and just, is borified a word? It might not be, but let's get Shakespearean and make that up. Borified a bit, becoming boring. But it'll be interesting to see now. The good news for the competitors, you have Honda, which still makes a good old stick shift, their Honda Civic Type R exclusively. And you do have Kia with their stick shift Elantra N. And what is the third? There are very few choices for a hot hatch if you want a stick shift, which gives a big market advantage to the competition. Because obviously it's going to be an EV, so it's going to have 2 pedals, or maybe 1, or 0 once it becomes all AI driven. Ugh. I found it abhorrent, but I understand some people do enjoy it because they're not a driving enthusiast. Although, I would just argue that means they haven't found the right car for them to really get them hooked. But, nevertheless, I digress for now. Thank you again for taking the time to tune in. Try and get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of September. I know it's a tall order, but if you click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you take the time to like and comment, the feedback is also appreciated. Try to make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.